$20 million. 20 mil. House on the hill. A Lamborghini in the driveway. Fly first class both ways. Both ways. See the world when I want to. When I want shopping to. Sprees when I want to. When investments with interest a show do. That'll do. $5,000 on the hotel stay.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Ziggy Eat Show.
Yay, we're back. Did you guys miss us?
I'm sure they did.
Yes.
And today is day number what?
3. Feet week. Are you guys ready for this?
This again, guys, as we said before, his idea for Feet Week.
Because I love me some feet.
And what we have on deck today for you is
Cow foot.
cow's feet.
Cow's feet. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Foot feet.
No, that's
It's
fine.
cow.
That's usually just how the Jamaicans say it.
Correct.
We say cow foot.
We were hoping somebody would guess on the preview before, but nobody did. But it is cow feet.
Cow feet,
Cow
exactly.
Foot. Feet, foot, toes.
Same difference.
The whole thing.
They also call it cow trotters because kind of how they call pig's feet pig trotters. They also call it cow trotters.
Okay.
Basically, again, there's really no muscle or meat to the feet. It's pretty much just all the large bones with that juicy bone marrow on the inside. And then for the most part, it's just like skin and cartilage and
all that good stuff.
Tendons. So it's very gelatinous and it makes a really beautiful, rich soup, which is how I've had it, in the past, for the most part. This is a very typical Jamaican preparation.
Yes.
For it, my mom makes it a lot. This is my first time making it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Just from my observances of seeing her make it. When it's made in Jamaica, it's almost always cooked with butter beans. So I've got some butter beans in there as well. But again, like I said, I'm used to having it mostly in a soup because it makes a really delicious soup. But here we go. I hope you like it. He's had it a million times when my mom makes it. Usually I never really have it. And this is my first time.
That's again.
Let's see. And you're eating the rice first?
Yeah. You have to give it the good rice.
And it's always served with, white rice. And lately I've been liking my rice with the, how in Spain when you have the paella, you have the crispy bits of rice at the bottom and they call it socorat? I believe that's what they call it. So lately I've been making my rice with crispy bits at the bottom for that socorat. I like that. This is so gelatinous, guys.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, my mom, I've heard her say this many times in the past. Like when they were kids, they would actually, her aunt who raised her, and the other older relatives in the family. I got a butter bean stuck in here because all the good stuff actually fell out of the bone marrow, which helps to make the sauce really thick. Back to my story. The older people would actually use
I was trying to hold it to show them.
the gelatin from the cow's feet. I think they would like pretty much boil it, and it becomes all gelatinous and stuff, that the liquid it's cooked in, and then they would use that liquid to make Jello. Like Jello that you eat, they would sweeten it with sugar, and if you wanted like the orange flavor, they would squeeze orange juice in it and stuff like that, and it sets up in the refrigerator just like Jello.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
yes, guys.
Cow feet Jello.
Delicious.
Would you try cow feet Jello? Jello made from cow feet?
Sure. I'd give it a try.
But like pretty much most gelatin that's out there is animal based, From an animal. A lot of people don't know that, but the thought of thinking that you could like boil some cow's feet and use that to make a dessert, like make Jello, sounds kind of gross. This is really kind of hard to eat, guys. I think this is like one of the, like a real part of the hoof, the toe. It's really hard to eat, guys, because it is tender, but it's like big ginormous pieces of bone, you know, covered with just skin. You're basically just sucking the skin off and the gelatinous parts.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what you're doing.
When you eat, you gotta be careful. Because being that just gelatinous and not like meat, you might, how do I say this? Choke. You might get stuck in your throat. But, you don't know.
Yeah, if you're not chewing, because it's very slippery, you know. So you take small bites, not big bites. 'Cause
Correct.
a large bite could like slip down and,
Correct.
yeah.
Funny story. A couple years ago, it happened to me.
Yeah.
Eating this specific dish. We were having dinner, the three of us, and I was choking with a piece of this.
I was having something different, of
Yeah.
course. My mom made this for him and her, for both of them. And he basically choked him like a piece like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I had
It
to
came
come
out.
in. I had to come in and rescue him.
Yeah, as always.
With the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah. She did a great job.
Thank God I knew it.
Yes. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, guys. When you eat this, which is very good, but be careful when you eat. Just like make sure you chew.
And do not take big bites. And this is a quick lesson, guys. PSA. It's important that at least one person, I'm not just talking about this meal, but just in general, it's important that there's at least one person in your home that knows how to do the Heimlich maneuver. Like, seriously. Because anyone can choke at any time on anything.
Yeah. That was a scary moment. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was literally turning blue. He really was.
So true.
He couldn't speak. It was like really, really scary.
I don't even know what happened. Like it was so good. I was eating anything,
I think it was too good. He was enjoying it too much. The entire time he was eating, he was like quiet. He was like scarfing it down, enjoying it so much. And then suddenly it's like he just couldn't breathe and he was gasping for air. And really scary moment.
Yeah.
He tried drinking water, to get it down, but that chunk of, well, it's not really meat, but the flesh.
It's like this, but like a smaller piece. Was
was like blocking his airway, so water couldn't get down as much as he was trying to drink water.
Sometimes water helps, but sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it's not going to help if it's, something stuck and blocking. You can't even get the water down.
Water could help push it down.
Sometimes, depending on what it is. In this case, it wasn't helping.
Yeah.
So the only resource was to like try to get it up, get it out.
So please, when you eat this, which I recommend you try it, chew carefully. Take your time.
And again, no big bites. Small bites only.
It's hard because when you like something, when you enjoy something, you take big bites. You want to endeavor to take it down.
Do you guys see this big piece? I think this is like they have their feet are like this. I think this is like the bone. And I pretty much just use my teeth to scrape all the good stuff off.
Don't break your teeth.
No, I won't. I think this is another one here. I don't know,
This
guys.
is not a dish you need wet napkins.
Yeah. Because it's the bone pieces are so big in relation to the skin or gelatin.
Yeah.
You can't really stab it with a fork and pick it up, you know? There's not enough room for the fork to get in there, so you got to get in with your hands. I know a lot of people find it weird eating feet. Animal feet. Guys, I'm looking at my fingers. It's so good. But, you find these things in ethnic cuisines for a reason.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these meals were basically created out of necessity, A lot of them were created by slaves who came up with, delicious ways of preparing this meat, because this is what the slaves were left with. These are basically the leftover pieces of the animals, like when the slaves would slaughter and prepare an animal for the master. Can you leave me some of those nice pieces?
Sure.
No, go ahead and have that
it's
one.
Fine. I'll take a different one.
Because I'm having all the bones here. I haven't had any soft piece. Once they prepare the meals, you know, for the master and they butcher the animals and stuff, the slave owners, they take the good part of the animal, and, you know, the slaves are usually left to the head and the feet and the organs and, you know, the pieces that no one really wants to eat. You know, so they were kind of like forced to find delicious ways to prepare them. You know, I understand if some people don't want to eat it, you know, and we're not living in slavery times, thank God, but I feel like you're paying a little bit of an homage to, you know, what your ancestors, you know, had to do to survive. I don't know. That's probably a corny way of looking at it, but.
Totally right. Guys, this is so good. Please, if you have not tried it, find a place near you, you know, and give it a try.
You're not gonna find a place near you that sells this prepared. You really won't.
It's gotta be an island place.
Not necessarily. No.
No?
You've been to several Caribbean restaurants. Have you ever seen this on the menu?
No.
No. Very. It would be like so rare. Rare.
Mi casa es su casa. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Our doors are open.
There's some meals that are so, you know, what am I trying to say? Kind of homely that you really just got to prepare it at home. I believe this is one of them.
What's the time limit? How long it took you to make this?
Um,
I mean, not the rice, but I'm just saying the meat in particular.
Well, I'm not gonna count the time to clean and season it, but the actual cook time is less than an hour.
Not bad, guys.
It's a tough piece of meat. If you have a pressure cooker and Instant Pot, I'd recommend using that.
Those are the only 2 ways you can cook it? Those are your only 2 ways?
No, you can cook it on the stovetop, but it's going to take a lot longer if you do a slow cook. So a pressure cooker or the Instant Pot reduces the time dramatically. Otherwise, if you don't have one of those, it's going to take a couple hours for the meat to get really tender.
And besides the white rice, what normally does it accompany with?
It's usually served this way, as I said, with the butter beans and the white rice. You know, if you want to splurge, let's say, they may have some fried yellow plantains on the side or a piece of avocado. But that's pretty much it. And in Jamaica, I've really only seen it prepared 2 ways. It's this, or it's prepared in a soup.
Oh.
Yeah.
Someone has not given me it that way in a soup.
But I'm sure people prepare it other ways too. Jamaicans like a good curry, so I'm sure it's been curried, but I just haven't seen it. It's really good, guys. And you gotta put the butter beans in there.
Yeah. That's the topping of the... Yeah.
Butter beans are really creamy. So guys, I said all this to say, if you've never tried it before, any feet for that matter, whether it's the pig's feet, cow's feet, chicken feet, be sure, before you skin your nose up, before you skin your nose up at it, give it a try.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Open up your taste buds.
Yeah.
Discover something new.
You may or may not like it. If you don't like it, fine. If you do like it, yay. You know, and if you don't like it, you can say, well, at least I tried it.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
I'm having sugar-free Hawaiian punch. So refreshing. Yeah, guys, so that's our little, it's kind of like a little mini story time, you know. Oh, I just spit all over you. A little bit mini story time of how Ziggy almost died eating cow's feet.
Yeah.
That's what we should put in the subject line of the video.
What?
Ziggy almost dies eating cow's feet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sure.
All right, guys.
Alright, guys. Muchas gracias por estar con nosotros, mi gente. Thank you for being here with us, enjoying these beautiful cow's foot. You know, part of the leg. Part of the cow leg. Thank you so much. Stay tuned to the next feet video. And once again, whoever can guess the next feet video that we're
It'll
going
be
to
the
do,
last one in the series.
yes, we'll get a huge shout out. But guys, come on, throw out some guesses. We didn't get no guesses last time. Come on, guys. Hey, comment down below. Let us know what you think. Have you ever tried this? Why not? And share with everyone and anyone. I'm saying, let them know about Ziki Eats channel. Let them know. Spread the word. Right?
Exactly what he said.
And come on, guys. Look, I'll give you guys one. Come on, for the road.
Oh, that's the
Hey,
biggest
big
one
one,
he's
just for
giving
you, just for the family. Take it. Take it. Love you.
Until next time.
But now I can't touch the phone. Can you touch it?
Let me see if I can reach it. Bye.
Bye.
$20 million, 20 mil. House on the hill. A Lamborghini in the driveway.